You know what? They're bringing her out more because women want to see her more. Beautiful. He hasn't aged. I mean, he's not Benjamin Button. He's like, what's it, Dorian Gray? I don't know what the hell the analogy is, but this is it. And by the way, that's a shout out to this Margot Martin, because nobody can say T. Martin. Manhattan. I don't know why kids can't do that today. For some reason, the letter T got Manhattan. It's Martin. She and Dan Scavino. That was a moment. Next, by the way, the whole yesterday, Sid Rosenberg. That was the moment.
What a great day it was yesterday.
Did you see that one? You could almost hear this whole, who's Sid Rosenberg? You could hear it throughout the entire, ladies and gentlemen, talk show host. Who? Sid Rosenberg, talk show host. Victrola star. God bless him. He's a fine, fine man. Sid thinks he's Italian. Sid's like James Caan. James Caan thought he was Italian. Sid Rosenberg, hey, how you doing? Hey, no effing way. Up in New York. Huh?
That away.
And I imagine, you know how they have the Amaslan and there was a fellow one time, I think for the Tampa, was it TPD, Tampa Police Department? They had a guy there who wasn't even a signer. Remember that one? YouTube this. And people were home like, this isn't, what is this? He would do these, make noise, not noise. Running. Anyway. But when Sid was doing it, no effing way, effing. Imagine if you had a signer there. What is the sign language for effing? What is it? And they also have to, sometimes they will, oh, who was it? Two great moments. When Michael Bloomberg, the mayor of New York, would do Spanish. El asunto es mejor. Lo siento, eso mejor y mayores en el sacramento y mayor y populante el país. El Nueva York. It was horrible. It was El Bloombergo. It was, but he had this signer who would not only give you the sign, but give you the emotion that it was important, because if you're just reading words, but she would try to convey the emotion of the thought. So when she would do this, and so I'm wondering if Sid Rosenberg were doing this, what would that look like? What would that look like? What would that moment of horror, look at it? No effing way. And would she do whatever the sign for? Anyway, I digress. So this Margot Martin has the best videos ever because she's right there. So that was a good move. And where was Kimberly? Kimberly Guilfoyle. Wait a minute. Hold it. Raul says Trump's suit fits perfect. Thank you. He does. Well, it's bespoke. Remember his shoes? Get my shoes. That was a funny line from the comedian. Get my shoes. He said some jokes that's pretty good. Like, yeah, I never thought about that.
He says
I thought about that.
About Puerto Rico.
I mean, first of all, why are you kidding about the ear? But he was saying, up here at the top, the Cardinals, that's where little girls get studs and things. That's no feeling. I'm thinking, oh, really? It has no feeling? Come here. Come here. Say something. Dig my fingernail into your ear. Has no feeling? Huh? I'll stop anytime you want. But I'll stop after you get on and kiss his arse for saying something as stupid as that. Bill Simpson, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Not for what you do, but for what you appear to do. And I mean that sincerely. Okay, here was something funny last night. Now, this dude, I guess it was the 49ers. This happened. Did you see this?
First half. What was said during halftime? Hey. All right.
Nick Bosa. Now, this was a MAGA hat. White with gold letters. Didn't show up at all. One more time.
In the first half. What was
there
said during halftime? Hey.
MAGA. There you go.
All
Make
right.
America great
Nick
again.
Bosa with a message there.
Remember that? Nobody knew what it was. And of course, they're going crazy. And they asked Nick. Did I say that? Did I say axe? I did. Didn't I? You can't beat him. Anyway, here's what Nick said.
I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I think it's an important time.
One more time.
Would appear to be a political statement.
It appears to be a political statement. Ladies and gentlemen, please. I would have said, excuse me. Yes, I've just received a call from the Nobel Committee. Yes, the Nobel Committee in this year's award. They're announcing it prematurely, nonetheless. For the no shite obviousness is to you for asking, do you think it was a political statement?
Would appear to be a political statement.
It appears to be, thank you. And you are a reporter, and I'm wearing a MAGA hat, obviously in reference to President Trump. And you say it appears to be a political statement.
I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I think it's an important time.
It's an important time. You damn right. By the way, you know what was a political statement? When and none of you rat bastards, you imprisoned testicular gelding fey lunatics, never said a word about him. Well, that was different. That was different because, well, that was.
Recent years, the state of Lebanon has experienced a deep financial crisis, which was exploited by Hezbollah. Hezbollah's main financial arm is the Al-Qassam Association. It provides financial services to Lebanese civilians and pays the salaries of Hezbollah's operatives. Al-Qaeda, which violates the international law, is sanctioned by the United States and other Western countries. Hezbollah's financial network has two main sources of income: money from the Iranian regime and money from the Lebanese people. Iran's Quds forces transfer money to Hezbollah from Iranian oil sold in Syria. Iran also sends suitcases of cash and gold by planes to the Iranian embassy in Beirut, and then directly it goes to Hezbollah. Hezbollah has also built factories in Syria, in Lebanon, in Yemen, and in Turkey that provide income for its terrorist operations. Hezbollah Unit 4 is this financial network. It was run by Jafar Ksir, also known as Sheikh Salah. He was eliminated in a precise strike in Beirut at the beginning of October. Today, in another precise Syria, we have eliminated his successor. The IDF will not allow Hezbollah to regroup and rearm, not only in this Iranian money used to kill Israelis. It also threatens the Lebanese economy. As Hezbollah continues to smuggle Iranian money into Lebanon in dollars, it devalues the Lebanese pound, making the economic crisis in Lebanon even worse. Another source of income for Hezbollah is the citizens of Lebanon. Hezbollah makes money for Lebanese citizens by offering them financial services through the Al-Qassam Association. Last night, we called on Lebanese civilians to move out of harm's way from Hezbollah's financial facilities across Lebanon, including in the Dahia area. In Arabic, on social media, and also through other channels. The Israeli Air Force carried out of precise strikes on these Hezbollah financial strongholds. One of our main targets last night was an underground vault with millions of dollars in cash and gold. The money was used to finance Hezbollah's attacks on Israel. This vault was deliberately located under a residential building. Our strikes will degrade Hezbollah's ability to finance its attacks on Israelis. Tonight, I am going to declassify intelligence on a site that we did not strike, where Hezbollah has millions of dollars in gold and cash. In Hassan Nasrallah's bunker. Where is the bunker located? Directly under hospital, in the heart of Beirut, in the Dahia. This is the hospital. From both sides, you can see an entry and exit. Those are entry and exit tunnel shafts from the underground bunker. The entrance is located in the Al Mahdi building, and the exit is located in the Al Sahal Center building. This is the bunker. It contains rooms, beds, and infrastructure for long stay, and the ability to direct combat from underground. Hezbollah built this bunker directly underneath this hospital. There are hundreds of millions of dollars in cash and gold inside the bunker right now. I'm calling on the Lebanese government, Lebanese authorities, and the international organizations. Don't allow Hezbollah to money for terror and to attack Israel. The Israeli Air Force is monitoring the compound, as you can see. However, we will not strike the hospital itself. I want to emphasize, we are not at war with the people of Lebanon. We are at war with Hezbollah. And we will continue to operate against Hezbollah so that the residents of northern Israel will be able to return to their homes in safety and security.